when you come in, we looking for the money. The money could be dressed up poor, dressed up with a lot of money. It don't even it's me, Amarijasz. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys basically the secrets of working in luxury retail. Tell all. If you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, turn on my post notifications so you don't miss out on any time that I post. Okay, so basically, I feel like every YouTuber in their life has gone to a mall and went shopping, and on the thumbnail or somewhere in the video they have this conception that the workers are judging them, thinking that they're broke, thinking that they don't have any money. And this even beyond YouTubers, regular smuggler people, when they go to these luxury boutiques, everyone has this idea of the employees is thinking that they're better than them, that they are what's the name or whatever. Everyone has an opinion about the employees. So I just wanted to do a tell all about the true secrets of working in luxury retail. So yeah, first thing, I got it down 5 top things that I'm gonna discuss. Number 1 on the list, no one, I'm be honest, no one is judging you. No one is judging you. No one is judging you. I'm going to be honest. No one cares. When you come in, we looking for the money. The money could be dressed up poor, dressed up with a lot of money. It don't even matter. We're looking for the money. We're trying to reach our sales goal. Most of the time, they don't care if you white, black, any religion, any sexual orientation. They don't even care how you dress. Sometimes they can see, oh, maybe, but people who got a loud, that's not always an indicator that they're gonna be spending some money. People buy with poor, not an indicator that they're not going. So our job is literally just to fill you out. And we're not really necessarily looking at what you have on. We're looking if you are spending money, if you are grabbing a bag and holding on to it and putting it in your cart, if you are actually asking questions like you're going to buy something. We're not looking about your appearance, because that's how you miss a sale. You looked at this person up and down, you thought they was broke, you thought they didn't have no money, then somebody else talked to them real good. They buy 4, 5, 6 bags or 4, 5, 6 watches and you looking crazy. So no one in the retail is judging you. They're trying to make their quota. They're trying to make their dollar. They're trying to reach their sales goal and make their commission. So they're going to talk to anybody who going to come in there and look at some money. I feel like the vibe that y'all are getting is that people can tell if you guys are BSing. And that y'all feel like a lot of time people put that to, oh, they're thinking that I don't have money. No, they're thinking you're not going to spend money because you're laughing, you're giggling, you're picking up stuff and wandering around and you're recording. That's not some vibe of somebody who coming in there really trying to spend some money for real. Because not even no shade. Even the YouTubers who do that, they do all that. They thought it was bro, yeah. And you come in there, you buy one thing, you walk out. So were they wrong? No disrespect. But were they wrong though? Like y'all, yeah. The retail, the workers, they don't really care. They're not really stressed about you. It's just they probably been there 8 hours, 10 hours a day. You coming in there, what you're doing is nothing new. What you're doing is usually a sign of somebody who's not going to spend some money. I know people come in, oh, I'm just looking. And they walk on out the door. That's what y'all do. Y'all come in there, oh, I'm just looking. What's this? What's this? And then you walk out. They're not thinking that you broke, but they're just thinking you're not here to, then what's the point of like entertaining someone or talking to someone who's not going to spend some money? They divert their attention to somebody else. Game is game. They just divert their attention to somebody else. If they speak to you, they say, hey, how are you? Whatever. But if they look at you and You're just coming in, wandering around. They ask you, hi, are you looking for anything in particular? Whatever. You say, oh, I'm just looking. And then you wander around, they don't speak to you. They're not speaking to you because you don't need no help, you need no assistance. Or on the flip side, people think, they just keep talking to me, they just keep talking to you. 9 times out of 10, the reason why they keep talking to you, the reason why they keep coming up to you, because their manager is telling them you need to go. To be honest, in most retail jobs, the managers are telling the employees that you need to go up to a customer 3 times. You need to greet them, you need to ask them what they're looking for, who they're shopping for, go up to them again and go up to them again, to be honest. So if they're coming up to you, 9 times out of 10, they probably don't even want to come up to you. They don't want to have to do this or do this whole, with somebody who they can tell is not going to spend any money, or they can tell just wants to be shopping by themselves. But they have to if the manager is looking, if this or that's, they're just doing their job. At the end of the day, people are doing their job. No one is stressed and thinking and worrying about anybody's pockets unless it's going to benefit them, respectfully. So that's just I want to talk about from that type of point of view. But another thing that I want to talk about, though, in regards to working in luxury fashion and just the secrets about working in luxury fashion. Even though I did say no one is judging you in terms of who's going to spend money, but number 2, look the part in terms of if you're trying to get hired. This is a business. This is a business. And what they're selling is affluency. They're selling affluency, they're selling luxury, they're selling whatever, and they want their employees to look the part. They want their employees to emulate that. So that's what you need to be doing and emulating if you're trying to get into the door, respectfully. As I know I said they're not judging you if you look like you're gonna spend some money. If you coming in there spending $5,000, $10,000, they don't give a crap what you look like. They don't care what you look like, don't you spend some money. But if you're trying to be a part of the business, if you're trying to be a part of the brand, don't come in there with no tattoo, don't come in there looking like you wouldn't be able to work there. Come in like you already work there. Come in like you already work there. Yeah, come in like you already work there. So it could be an easy hire. Don't look like they have to fit you into their brand, fit you into their aesthetic. Because then somebody else will come in after you and they got what they wanted. So don't play so. Okay. Tip number 3. Everyone, not all of the people that you think, not all the people that are working in these fashion brands know about fashion. For a lot of people, retail is retail. A job is a job. Yeah, they may be working as a customer service or a client advisor at Louis Vuitton or a client advisor at whatever boutique, but I've had people who worked at Chanel that didn't know who Karl Lagerfeld was. I'm not even playing. I'm not playing. I've spoken to somebody, they worked for Chanel and they didn't know who Karl Lagerfeld was. So I feel like keep that in mind sometimes. Like if you're going to these boutiques and you're thinking that this person is being so bougie and they're thinking they're this fashion expert, they may not even know who even did the creative director of their brand, the last collection, that they at the low end, So I feel like sometimes you guys put so much esteem on them that they don't even be having on their own self. They just thinking this is a job. And they brain like, yeah, I work for this, but this is a job. Like when I was working at Michael Kors, so many people there, it was just a job. It wasn't, oh, I love fashion, I have a passion for fashion. I just saw the recent collection. I saw what Michael Kors did at the recent Met Gala. Like actually caring about the brand fashion aspect. A lot of people, they just care about the sales so they make their money, so they make their check. To be honest, so I feel like everyone that you see that works at these luxury boutiques may not always be a fashion expert or be up to date or know current events, general in fashion or period, and that can range high end or low end. So just keep that in mind. I feel like don't overly put these people on pedestals that you have not seen them to be. You haven't seen no reason to put them on a pedestal. If they didn't talk, if you ask them about the bag and they haven't been able to describe the materials and why it would be beneficial to you and the season, the collection, if they can't talk like no expert, if they're not telling you and proving you that they're an expert, don't make them be that, because they may not even be that. Rule number 4, connections aren't needed. And that is a general jazzes up again about people who want to work in fashion. I feel like a lot of people believe that they parents or their mom or nepotism is a serious boundary and discrimination. On a retail end, nope. Like retail, if you got that experience, they can't take that away from you. If you got what they say you need a bachelor, you got a bachelor, you got this, they say you need 3 years, but you got 3 years experience. I've had a lot of opportunities, didn't have a cover letter, didn't do an over the screen resume. My parents were in affiliation with this company. I didn't have any connections. I was a new person in the city, and I still was able to manage and get a nice job working in fashion. So I feel like, yes, nepotism is a real thing in different sectors of fashion, and maybe when you get hired, but I think if you prove yourself, you back yourself up with what you need to have. You know, if you have everything that you need to have, you come prepared with your T's crossed and your I's dotted. No one can take that away from you. No one can take that away from you. You know, maybe there has been time where I've seen people, they were super young and their first job was the luxury. Of course, that probably could be from other, advantages, racially motivated or not involved. Fair game is, all's fair in love and war. But if you want to put yourself in a position where no one can even make an excuse. If you know you're not going to get no handout, if you know they're not going to do nothing for you, don't even give them a reason for them to put your resume, put your application in the trash. Don't even give them a reason. Have that bachelor, have the best bachelor, have the best one from the best school. Just don't give no one a reason for not to. And don't blame nepotism for you not to even try or attempt to apply. Because not everyone is going to discriminate you every single job, because at the end of the day, a lot of people know that people of color or whatever, that people of color are really the influencers of fashion, everything. So to be honest, they be wanting to have y'all in sometimes, but just play the game and don't blame nepotism for an excuse for you not to try to do anything, or I don't have connection. Make connection. The person who had the connection, it was a time where they didn't have to make the connection. Put yourself out there. Try to make a connection. But then again, don't rely on no connection, because the connection can get you there, but you need to land you the job. There's a lot of people whose parents were doctors, parents were lawyers, parents were actors or whatever. They can get you the audition, but you still need to be able to deliver. So, yeah. Sales over everything. And again, this is kind of ties in my point in the beginning, but at the bottom. If you're working in the luxury retail atmosphere, the sales is the heartbeat. Wardrobing, brand knowledge, everything other than sales should be used to a sale. If you spent an hour talking to a client and they didn't buy nothing, that was a waste. Every job that I've worked in luxury fashion, I've had a sales goal that I did to me daily, hourly, monthly. Every day, every time I would go into work, it was like, okay, here we go. I'm on, it felt like, I'm gonna be honest, when I was on the sales floor, it felt like I was in a Shark Tank. I was in a Shark Tank and I was a waitress at the same time. Because it's so much persuasion involved. It's so much persuasion. It's so much bribing and low-key manipulating, unfortunately, sometimes. So you can reach the sales. The sales runs everything. In certain places, if you don't reach your sales goal, they threaten you with not getting any hours. If you don't reach your sales goal, the company doesn't give you your branch, your store, resources or food or better technology or whatever, The sales is everything. If you don't have any sales, no one wants to hear you. No one wants to hear your opinion. No one cares. Period. The manager doesn't care. That's it. Your coworkers, yeah, whatever, but your sales is what's going to keep you there. yeah, how you look is gonna get you in the door and make sure you look good or whatever, but that you being able to sell, you being able to get customers to spend money who did not come in spending money is what's going to keep you there, and is what's the main priority thing. It ain't about, I know people try to say, oh, it's about, oh, our brand mission is about developing. No, it's a business. The brand mission is about making this money. And they put the pressure on all of the sales heads, all of the sales associates. They put a number on all of their head. Come back, you go out there, make that money and bring it back to me. That's it every day. You come in there, you make 25, you make 3,000, you make 4, you make 5. Go out there. So that's why these people, when you go into these boutiques, they're, okay, oh, hi, how can I help you? How can I do this? Hi. That's where they're so aggressive. That's where they're antsy. That's where they're, because they have to meet their goal, because they won't eat. They won't get no hours. They won't make their sales goal. The people will get mad at them. People in the community, the manager may feel some type of way about them. Like, your whole lifeline is your sales. How you will be treated, how you're experiencing, how your whole job, will go is about that. It's about their sale. And you can say, oh, even though you may have good excuses, like sometimes a customer don't want to buy nothing. No matter if you went up to them 5 times, they don't want to buy anything. They're not going to buy anything. They just want to look. They just want to look. And sometimes they don't, like, a lot of places, a lot of people like have different like techniques or whatever. And sometimes people just don't want it. They don't want to sign up for this. They don't want to do this. They want to get that one little thing and that's it. Because a lot of luxury places or whatever, it's always build the sale. So you need to add this on here, you need to add that on here, add this on, build the sale. Basically, that's not always the case. Some people, I've seen so many times with men, they come in, they just want to buy that wallet. No, I'm not trying. No, I just want to buy the wallet. They keep saying the same thing over and over again. But when you get to the register, the cash wrap, whatever they call it, and then say your manager right there, she looking at you like, why did man only got one thing? They're thinking, in their mind, they're thinking, you didn't tell them, you didn't do that, you didn't do your job, you didn't get them to buy something. Even if, oh, it's because it did, oh, that may be the case. But if you do not get that sale, don't want to hear about you feeling, don't want to hear nothing about nothing. They don't want to give you no time off, they don't want to give you no nothing if you didn't make no sale. Period. You didn't make no sale, nobody cares. To be honest, your lifeline, your bread, and your whole experience is on that sales. Oh yeah, another thing, and one thing that, like, for me, like, it was kind of like, it's hard to play fair with that, because like when you're in that environment, everyone is hungry. And me, we wasn't making commission. I know a lot of people who work at other luxury boutiques, they make commission. So a lot of people are hungry to make this money, because some people, after they make this certain amount of quota, that money that they make is theirs. They get a percentage of that, basically. So everyone is hungry. So you trying to trust people to give you your sales, or you talking to this person, but they come over there, take the whole conversation. Now they customer. Somebody may call in, spoke to you, and then they come in and another person takes them. I mean, it can get serious, and it's gotten serious over sales. Some people may like you because you have the high sale, or some people may like you because you don't, so you're unthreatening, so they don't feel bothered about you. And I'm not gonna lie, that's been me sometimes. Like, sometimes if I'm working with somebody and they're not as aggressive or whatever, and they cool, I'm like, okay, I'm on the rack on. They're a little bit more relaxed. They're not worried about these folks. I'm gonna go ahead and worry about these folks so I can meet my sales goal. It's hard to make friends when you're in that type of environment, that hungry environment where it's lions there, and who get the meat first, who get the most amount of meat, who gonna come out alive, basically. And it makes you feel weird, like, with the customer, because sometimes now you feel like you say you need to make your last $500. A customer come in, whatever, and she trying on this dress, and you're like, it really ain't it. The dress doesn't look good on her, but you're thinking, I need to make my $500 sales goal. The shoe don't really fit, the shoe, but I really know my sales goal. It's like always this, make my sales goal, or be ethically for her, or even like, oh, but she always return it, but when she return, I'm not gonna be here, but at least I got my sales goal. It's like, that's what it is. It's like you start losing yourself because you're trying to meet this damn sales goal. It just gets crazy, unless that's just type of your nature, then you're good. But if that's not you, if you like to be honest when you're doing your work, it's gonna be hard to try to be honest and play fair in sales. Sales is not an honest playground, to be honest. But yeah, those are the secrets of working in retail. Hope you learn a thing or two and gain a perspective of what it's like from the employees' perspective, and what it's like, what it's like from the employee's perspective, what it's like working there, and just a general idea of like luxury retail tell all. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching me. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, turn on your post notifications so you can see when I post.